Well, everyone, it's me again, and you're probably all wondering, why am I back on camera? Today, I'm hoping to reach as many of you as possible to say thanks. Thanks for joining us. And whether you were able to join for just one session or 30, I hope that, as one of our speakers put it, I hope we could provide you with some new tools for your Williams Syndrome Toolkit. We are thrilled that more than 500 of you were able to join us. That makes our 2020 convention the largest ever in terms of the number of families participating. It was also our most far-reaching convention, with parents joining us from China, Australia, Norway, Colombia, Peru, Mexico, and many of them at 3 a.m. You know, whether it's in person or virtual, there are always so many people working both behind the scenes and on the front lines to help ensure that everything runs smoothly, and I'd like to take a moment just to thank them as well, all of my staff, for their support in more ways than I can count. Our program leaders and their volunteers for providing a wonderful time for individuals with Williams syndrome of all ages. Our regional chairs who organized special networking sessions for families in their regions, and the Board of Trustees who took time to join the weekend morning coffee chats whenever possible. Most importantly, I need to give a huge shout out and thank you to our speakers, the experts on Williams syndrome and the issues that we all face on a daily basis. Without their dedication to learning all they can about Williams syndrome, and without their willingness to make time for us in their very busy schedules, the convention and so much of what we provide for all of you would simply not be possible. I'd also like to take a moment to thank once more the Van Handel family. Some of you who have already heard last week, WSA members Mike and Judy Van Handel have provided the WSA with an extremely generous 2-year gift so that we can have an even bigger impact on both medical care and research on Williams syndrome. The Van Handels have provided us with the necessary funding to organize a nationwide clinical consortium and shared database that will not only provide the basis for best practices for medical treatment for all of our kids nationwide, but also the data needed to start a collaborative research network which will increase research into Williams syndrome today, and more importantly, encourage young investigators to choose Williams syndrome for their studies in the years to come. So thank you one last time for joining us for our first ever virtual convention. I hope that you've been able to join us for other events throughout the year as well. But most of all, I hope that we will see you again real soon and in person.